and maybe insert a picture. Okay, here's a picture. Right, so I can do a few things here. So these are features we have improved. For an example, the picture format. These are features we have improved over the previous versions. And I can also do a few other things. There is also something called artistic effects. Right? So I can also maybe add some really nice looking, touchy, glowing effects purely by using PowerPoint. And no graphic program is required to do this. All this is done in PowerPoint itself. Right? So here's some more. Right? So let me just open up, just to show you the next feature, let me just open up the browser. Just look for some images. Okay, so maybe I'll just look for some words. So here are some pictures, so let me just view this. So here's an image that I like, and maybe I like to include this in my PowerPoint presentation. So here's what I'll do. I'll go to insert screenshot. When I go to screenshot, as you can see, whatever browser windows or pictures I've opened already is already available here. Right, so I just click on this. Right? So the image is inserted. Obviously, I need to do some editing to remove the background and the browser interfaces and everything. So I just click on remove background. Here's all already. Now, how difficult was that? All the editing was done within PowerPoint itself, and no need to use any other program to do this. Right? So that's some picturesque effects. We have also included some very exciting transitions. So I'll just run you through a few things over a few slides I have. So for an example, here's one effect. So if I click here, there's a new tab called the exciting tab. So naturally, exciting would mean that you've got some exciting transitions to really make your presentations look much more attractive. So here are a few things I've already included, but let me run this slide and show you what these real effects look like. Maybe I'll start off with this slide. So here's one. So another effect. Another effect. Here's some more. Some more here. Right? And a few things. So now look at this slide. So this is an animation added to an image, the first image. Right? And the second image also has the same thing. Now let's say I insert another image. Right, so I insert another image. So let's say I just create some different combinations. So let's say I put some artistic effects to this as well. Make this a little smaller. So right. I want the same animation to appear in that particular image as well. So what I do is I just click here, I go to animations. There's something called animation paint. I click on animation paint and simply click on this particular image. And automatically whatever animation effects applied on that particular image is already applied for the new image as well, as you can see. So here's the first one, here's the second one. Third one is the one I just added, and basically it has the same effects as the previous one. Right, that's one. We've also done some interesting things with videos. So here's a video. Now notice I get a new tab or a new panel. So I just play the video, I can fast forward, right? I can fast forward, I can rewind. So it's like a player within PowerPoint, right? It's like a player within PowerPoint, right? Now if I want, I can also trim this. So you don't have to do a separate video editing outside of PowerPoint to do this. If I want to trim the video to make it shorter, I right click on trim video, and I get another panel. Right, so you get the entire video here, and if you want to trim it, you just define the starting point and the ending point of the video, and instantly you just repeat. So this, I just want only this portion to be played. Say okay. Now here's what will happen. Only that particular portion of the video will be played. So I can do trimming, I can do all these kind of things. If you want, you can also kind of make it a little look a bit different. So maybe some artistic effects even on a video. Right, so this is video editing within PowerPoint. Now you can also maybe organize your presentations better. So sometimes you tend to walk into presentations and maybe you have a long list of slides, but when you start presenting, you feel that the audience is not really interested in the content that you're presenting, and maybe you want to jump to a different section. So early you probably need to cancel the slide, go back to this slide view and see what section you want to go to. But if you organize your presentations much better in PowerPoint 2010, within the presentation itself you can jump to whatever sections you want. So let's say I go to insert and I say, sorry, under the home tab I select insert and I say add section. So let me call this just call this video, and let me call this something else. Let me just do down various out of the call this introduction. So just in a couple of seconds, I'll just organize my slides better. So if I just now collapse this, so if I have 3 different sections, I'm going to expand this. So on the introduction, here are the set of slides that I have. Here's the section, here are the slides and the videos, and here are the slides and the more animals. I'm going to present this. Now I keep going, and suddenly I realize I need to move into a different section. So on the go to section, I get all the sections that I want to jump into without having to actually cancel out of the presentation itself. Right? Now, this is obviously a very heavy presentation. I've got videos, I've got loads of images. And if I go to the backstage view again, you will see that the file size is 25 MB. And if you want to really mail this across, it's almost impossible to mail this to another person because of the file size. Even if you don't have any attachment limitations, the chances are that the other person has it and they can't receive it. So I can just go here and select compressed media, select low quality, and this will take a couple of seconds. And you will immediately see a change in the file size. Right? So 23.6 MB saved. Now let's relook at the size again. Now it's 1.5 MB including video. Right, so although the file size is much lesser, do we see a compromise in quality? Let's check that out. There is a slight compromise, but it's not as big as we think. It still plays pretty well. The video is fairly short, the images are fairly short, everything is, everything is as usual, but maybe with a little quality. But the advantage is you can still mail this across to different people, right? One last thing on PowerPoint, which I can't demo obviously because you need another person to do this. When you go to save and send, you can also broadcast your slideshow. So let's say your audience is in different room. Let's say I want to share this with one of my colleagues. I want to run him through a certain presentation, but he's not in the same room as I am. I can broadcast the slideshow and send him a link, right? When I send him the link through email, he can open up the slideshow without even having PowerPoint. And whenever I navigate the presentation in my PC, the presentation moves in his PC as well. So I can just run him through the entire presentation purely by using my web browser in his PC. Right? So this is about broadcasting slideshows on PowerPoint. Right? Great. So let me now move on to the last product that I want to demo. This is probably the product we kind of start the day and end the day with, which is Outlook 2010. Right? So we've done some interesting changes. Firstly, we've introduced a feature called conversation link. So earlier, if you let's say I